Hello everyone, welcome to Chaudhary Data World channel. Today I am here with a new video in Numpy tutorial series into which we are going to see indexing and slicing available into Numpy array. The basic operations into indexing and slicing are indexing the single element, negative indexing, multi-dimensional indexing, indexing in multi-dimensional array, Boolean indexing, slicing a range, omitting a start or stop, slicing with a step, slicing with multi-dimensional arrays. All these topics we are going to see into this particular video. So let's get started with the video. Very first we are having indexing a single element. So basically, if suppose you are having a numpy array which is defined over here, and if you want to index a single element, how you can do that? If you want to have third element from the, if you want to pick third element from whole of the array, definitely you are going to provide the index element as 2, correct? Now this array 2, if you will provide, definitely it will pull out your third element of the array. So this is only called as indexing. Now what the slicing is? Slicing is something which will pull out the values in a range. Here it was particular about the position. Here it is particular about the range. That means it is picking up the value from the position. It will pick up the value from the range. How it can be done? So you can see the basic example that if suppose this is the array and from this you want to pull out the value right from 1 to 4. That means 4 will be excluded. That means right from index 1 to index 3, if you want to pull out the values, you can go ahead with slicing like this. Now we will see each of them one by one into VS Code so that we can get more aware that how the things are working in real. So let's take this particular example first. We'll replace it with this. What we are doing over here, we are creating an array, then we are pulling out the element. Now element, if we are printing out, let's see what it is happening. It is pulling out 3, correct? That it is taking out 3. Now after that we are having negative indexing. Now what is this negative indexing is? If you want to pull out the last element of the array, this can be pulled out either by the suppose 1 2 3 4 and 5. How it can be pulled out? 0 1 2 3 and 4. That means fourth index in this particular numpy array will give you the last element. Also if you put -1 as the index, that will also give you the last element. So there are two ways to pull out the last element. Either you can go in from left to right direction, or else you can go from right to left direction. So the difference only is that from left to right direction, if you are going, it will, the index will start right from 0 and then it will go till 4. And if you are going from right to left, it will start from -1 and it will go till -4, correct? Hope I am correct that it it will go till -5. Now how these things are working, let me just showcase you. It should pull out -5, correct? So you can see that it is 5. Now what if we are taking -2? It will take the second last element, that is 4. So similarly it will go -3, -4 and then -5. If you will do -5, it is taking out the value right from right to left. So it is taking you 1. So this is how the indexing is working, the positive indexing and the negative indexing. You got it right, that how it is working. After that we are having indexing for multi-dimensional array. Of course this is the very basic scenario in this numpy array going to occur. That means if you are having multi-dimensional array like one dimensional, two dimensional, three dimensional, in front of us right now it is 3 dimensional, 3 cross 3 matrix it is over there. If you want to have index, if you want to pull out some particular value from the multi-dimensional array, definitely you will should be having some flexibility to do so. So for that, what we are going to do, we are going to define a matrix. After that we will pull out the value from it. So here we are defining a matrix with having this particular array as multi-dimensional array. correct? After that we are pulling out the element at row 1 and column 2. So at row 1 and column 2, if you want to take what I will do, I will just show you how the original matrix looks like, and then we will see how, if it is pulling out the right element or not. So over here what you can see that 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 has been formed. This particular array has been formed, and it is telling the requirement is that row 1 and column 2 be pulled out. So row 1 is this particular one, this particular one is the row 1, and column 2 is this one. Sorry, it's basically it's my bad that I have told you that this is row 1. The row is also starting with 0. So 0, 1 and 2, correct? So it is 0th row and this is first row. So this is the first row, and among this first row you want to take the column 2. So column will start from 0, 0, 1 and 2. So it will take up the value 6. That means the column is 1, the column is 0 in this particular regard, the column is 1 in this particular regard, and column is 2 in this particular regard. So the value coinciding at that particular moment, it is going to be ought to be 6, correct? After that we are having Boolean indexing. Now what this Boolean indexing is, if you want to just pull out the values based on some particular condition, you can do so by just providing the condition into the array. It will extract out all the elements which will be satisfying that particular condition. So the condition is array greater than 2. That means the elements which is having greater than 2, the index position of those will be pulled. Let's see what it is doing. So for that we will just pull out array quickly. The array is this particular one. Now taking out the filtered. So it is taking out all the values which is greater than 2, correct? So the values greater than 2 are 3, 4 and 5, which is taking pulled out from this whole of the array. So this is how the Boolean indexing is working, that is based on some particular condition. After that we are having slicing. Now slicing, what it is, I have already told you that instead of pulling out the value from on some particular position, we are pulling out the value from in some particular range. In this particular one we are having the range right from 1 to 4. How it is doing so? Let's try it out. We'll print slice as well. So what you can see, that slice is printing out 2, 3 and 4. How it is pulling out 2, 3 and 4? It is starting right from index position 1, that is 2, and then 3 and 4, and it is eliminating this index position 4. That what it the element index position 4 is 0, 1, 2, 3 and then 4. That is, it is omitting out this 5. After that we are having another scenario, that is of omitting start or stop. So what it will do, it will slice from beginning to index 3, and it will slice from index 2 to the end. So hope you are very much aware that how it is getting done. It is getting done as it will pull out the value. It will pull out the value. Let's try it out. What it is doing. You can see that right from 0th position till 2nd position, because third is getting exclusive, right? That means whenever we are doing slicing, the element or the index position which is on the right side of this colon will be excluded. it will not be included over here. So it will take the values from 0, 1 and 2. So the values which are residing at 0, 1 and 2 are 1, 2 and 3, correct? And what if we are telling it 2 and then column? What does it mean? It means that 0, 1 and 2, that means right from 3, 4 and 5 all the things will be taken out and 1 and 2 will be omitted out. For that what we'll do, 3, 4 and 5 will be omitted. This is something which is you may say 3, 4 and 5 is getting pulled out because we have provided it something like this, 2 and then column. After that, slicing with a step. Now what it is? Slicing with a step is something which will pull out the values, but it will skip the value in between. So what it is doing over here, that it is taking the values right from the position 1 till position 4, because 5 is again getting omitted. It is after the colon, and the step will be of 2. That means it will skip one of the element and then it will print out. So let's try it out and see what it is giving you. So you can see that 2 and 4 has only been printed out over here. So it is starting with right from 0, 1, so which is 2, and it is taking a step of 2 till 5. So till 5 what it is, 5 is getting omitted, so till 4 it will take. So it is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. That means till here it will take up, correct? And till here what it will do, it will take up from first position till here, fine. And what it is doing, it is omitting a step in between. That means 3 is getting removed from it. The value are taken as it is, but the in between the step is getting taken over, and the position, the value of 3 is getting omitted. So only 2 and 4 is getting printed out. After that we are having slicing multi-dimensional array. So this is something which is again going to be a very important concept, because you will be generally dealing up with multi-dimensional array itself. And slicing in a multi-dimensional array, how it can be done, let's see. So what it will do, if you are having multi-dimensional array, that is also called as matrix. Now among that particular matrix, if you are pulling out some sub matrix from it, that is only your slicing for a multi-dimensional array. Because into array what we were doing, if we were pulling out the value, it was the value itself which was getting pulled out. But here if you are pulling out array from it, definitely you will pull multi values from this particular matrix, as you are pulling out the value in 2-dimensional, correct? Now what it will do, it will pull out a new array from that particular existing array. So that is only called as submatrix. So hope you are clear to this. If you are not, then let me know into the comment section as well. So over here what you can see, that we were having this many number of elements into the array, but since we are taking the value from 0 to 2 and then 1 to 3, so which will slice the row 0 and 1 and column 1 and 2. So that means it is for the row, and it is from the for the column. So right from this row and this column, so the range from this row to this column, whatever the things will be residing, it will pull out. So let me just show you how the original matrix looks like and how the sub matrix looks like. So this is matrix, this is sub matrix which is pulled out. So the 0 and 1 will be taken as the row. So 0th row is 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, and the column will be 1 to 3, that means 1 and 2. So 1 will be 2 and 3, this 5 and 6. So 2 and 3 and 5 and 6 has been pulled out, fine. So that was approximately whole about this video, into which we have covered up all the scenarios occurring into indexing and slicing in NumPy array. And hope you found this video very helpful, and definitely this concept is going to be used a lot into upcoming scenarios, or you may say into your project as well. So if you found this video helpful and knowledgeable, kindly like to the video, subscribe to the channel. It's my request, so that I should be motivated in coming up with the video like this, tutorial like this. So stay tuned to the channel, coming up with again a new topic in next video. Thanks again.